Hello my loves, welcome or welcome back to Penny by Penny. Today I do have another cash stuffing video, but today I did want to do it a little bit differently since this week is our golden week. Happy golden month to all my budgeters out there that were hoping for this fifth paycheck this month. A golden month is basically when a month has an extra paycheck to it. So the month of June had 5 pay periods for me. I get paid weekly, as you all know, but this could be for people who are bi-weekly as well, that get paid bi-weekly. They actually get 3 paychecks for the month instead of 2. So it's just something to celebrate. I'm just really excited that we did get this 5th week. I'm hoping to put a lot of it towards my savings. Honestly, I already used most of what I did take home for the week towards any of the short-term bills that I still needed to pay. And I also did want to say that I did get envelopes, individual envelopes for each of my pockets. So last week's $50 is in here, and we're just gonna continue going down until every single envelope is filled. Every week that I stuff for my 5K challenge, it's gonna all go in here. So I'm really excited about my envelopes. They're so perfect. They're literally what I wanted. And before I even start the video, I just wanted to give 2 shout outs. The first one is to my boy Brandon. His Instagram is b_lazy. I'm gonna leave it in my description box in case you guys are interested in his work. I wanted to give a huge shout out to him because he is the prime reason why I have audio to my videos. He's the one that composed all the soundtracks for me. I hit him up one day and I said, listen, I really need uncopyrighted music if you could help me out. And he sent me the audio that you guys are listening to right now, and I was able to use it for all my videos. So honestly, thank you so much, Brandon. I really appreciate your help. Honestly, you're the real reason why this channel was up so fast, because for a minute I didn't know how to get uncopyrighted music, and like, closed mouths don't get fed. So I had to reach out to somebody, and it was you to help me. So thank you so much, Brandon. Honestly, I cannot thank you enough. If you need any uncopyrighted music or just beats in general, hit up my boy Brandon, honestly. And this is my way to say to you, thank you so much, because you didn't even ask me to pay you, but I would love to repay you for your work because you're very talented. Thank you so much, Brandon. I can't say it enough. Secondly, I wanted to give a huge shout out to one of my homegirls here on the YouTube and on the Instagram. Her name is tillydoesit on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm gonna of course leave her stuff in my description as well. She's somebody that means a lot to me because she is somebody that helped me from the very beginning. We actually decided to go on a collaboration together in a way because she really loved my sinking funds and my sinking binders, and I really love her cash budgeting planner. She uses it on her channel, so if you want to see what that looks like already, go to her channel and peep what it looks like. I mean, I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. I think it's gonna help me out a lot, especially with the channel, so that you guys can see in numbers how I calculate everything and budget everything and determine what goes in which envelope and stuff like that. She's going to help me out by sending me PDF files for her budget trackers, and then I will be printing them out for my channel. But all in all, sis, like, you really helping me out with the whole budgeting in general, because I do everything on my Mac, but it would be so much easier for me to do it in one place on paper, and that's something that I was really looking forward to acquiring over time. I am so grateful for the knowing of you. Thank you so much. You've supported me literally since the day you met me, and I just cannot explain how thankful I am. So I cannot wait till my trackers are finally ready. I cannot wait till you receive your sinking funds through the mail. And just thank you so much, girl. Like, I literally cannot say it enough. That's all for my shout outs for today. Like I said, hit them up from the description, and let's get straight into this video. Alright, so this time it's a little bit different, of course, because I have to put the money into the cash stand. So that's what I will be doing. And I did want to explain why I didn't get the correct denominations. So usually I go to the bank and I tell them how many 5s I want, how many 10s, all the denominations. I tell them exactly what I want, and then they give it to me like that. This time around, I couldn't do that because I did get paid around $420 something for my part-time job, and then I did get a payment from my shop of about $50 around there. And most of that money, I'm not gonna lie, went towards going back to the gym and reapplying for my membership. I did reconsider my decision, and I decided that I do want to keep trying harder at staying consistent with the gym. I do pay for the gym, and sometimes if I don't use it they still charge me. So it's such a waste of money for me to not do it. So this time around, I do want to continue stuffing my envelopes for the gym membership. I don't want to ever not have $22 because of my gym membership and then they charge me extra because I didn't pay it on time. So this time around, I did have to pay like around $80 to $89 for my membership because it was so many months backed up. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you guys. You know, I see a lot of YouTubers on here who are very honest about their spending, and I feel like there's no problem with me being honest about my spending. It is my spending at the end of the day. It is my budget. I don't believe anybody should be in my budget trackers critiquing anybody or me or anybody I know. Honestly, it's none of anybody's business, and it is me trying to be upfront because I know that a lot of people have the same issue that I do, that every week there's always something to pay for or that you never find money for, and I just feel like being the most honest I can be is the most helpful to you, the viewer. So that's why I'm being honest. So this is my little disclaimer that everybody likes to put. It's not for you to go into the comments and ask me why I'm spending money on whatever I decide to spend on. My money is my money. I work for my money like everybody else does, and I spend it according to what is best for me. So disclaimer done. All right, so again, I had to pay $80 to $89 for my gym membership, and then I took that into consideration before I went to the bank. I get to the bank with all my denominations, and then I realized that Shopify actually charged me for the month of service for using the Shopify store. So that bill is about $30 to $35 depending on how much I actually made throughout the month. And so another $35 was deducted from my denomination. So frustrated, I just told her, you know what, give me the biggest bills you got, and I'm gonna just unstuff some of my envelopes and use that money to do the rest of my sinking funds. So that's what we're gonna start with today. So like I already said, you know, I had to refix everything to make sure that everything was properly in its place. You know, sometimes I do dip into my envelopes, but I don't spend money that I know I'm not going to receive. So it'll be like $5, $10, and you know, that does add up over time, but it's never to the point where I'm completely clearing my envelopes, because that's not the point of this. The point of this is to have money for the specific reason. So this is what we're doing this for. It is to break our habits, y'all. And I feel like even though I still have the habits here and there, I am a lot better than I was at the beginning of the journey, actually even before I started the journey. So keep that in mind. Everybody starts somewhere and everybody is going to trip along the way. Your job is to pick yourself up and be accountable. Okay, that's the number 2 thing about this. Number 1 is making sure that you know where your priorities are. Number 2 is stay accountable to your budget. What happens if I actually am not responsible of my budget every week? I would not have any content to provide for you all. For the record, this is my lowest paycheck yet that I'm stuffing into my sinking funds, but you know what, at the end of the day, something is something, and I'm grateful to have at least something. Can I get an amen for that? Alright, so what I was planning to do was go through my envelopes, but I think that they're all pretty much ready. The only thing that I need to really do is my electronics. So if you are somebody who is following the journey and is also following along with how to actually use the cash-based budgeting system, and you're wondering how can you unstuff your envelopes even if you don't have enough money necessarily for all of them, because usually what happens is that, let's say like in my electronics I get $1,000. That $1,000, you know, everybody is different, so everybody does it completely different, but what I would do is if I had $1,000, let's say in my electronics fund, immediately the minute I get $1,000 in any of my envelopes, I'm taking that straight back to the bank. and depositing that $1,000 into the bank. And then I'm going to be printing out a 1K slip, something similar to this $5, $100 bill, whatever, and it's gonna have $1,000 on it, so that every time I count it, I'll just say 1,000, 5, 6, continuing on like that. And that's so that you guys and I can know that there's still the 1,000 is just in the bank somewhere. So I don't have $1,000 yet, I don't have a 1K slip yet. So I still want to do it because I didn't have the amount of denominations. I didn't get the correct denominations for my cash budgeting video today. So to make the right amount of denominations that I need, I will be unstuffing unstuffing a different envelope, and then replacing it with smaller banknotes, and replacing what's in the envelope with larger banknotes. So I'm intending on using these $100 bills. Or the $20 bills. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That's $20. That's another 20. I hope that makes sense, but eventually when I do get the 1K slip out, it'll all make sense. Alright, so for a new car, I do want to unstuff some of this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Actually, I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, and then it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I think that's really all we can do. Yeah, that's pretty much all that we can do. So let me fix the bills. So now that we've got that organized, so now we can get into the stuffing. And this amount that I'm going to be adding is still for this June envelope. So this is technically my June envelope. Next week, I'm going to be going into a different pocket and using that as my July pocket. And the amount that I will be stuffing for this week is going to be $80, and it's going straight into this envelope. And that is complete for the week. This is kind of like an impromptu type of stuffing today because I don't know exactly if I have enough for every single sinking fund, but we're gonna see. So for groceries, I already took care of my groceries when I got my paycheck, so we're not gonna stuff it, but don't worry, I already did the week's worth of groceries. Phone bill is getting $14 per usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. So altogether now we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. For savings, we are going to be adding $30. So altogether in savings now we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3. Vacation is getting its usual $25. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 525. For that snowball, we are going to be adding $20. The snowball now has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3. So 163. We're gonna come back to taxes. Emergency is getting its usual $25. So now emergency has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 424. We're gonna skip gifts for today. Rent is getting its usual $35. So altogether in rent we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 600, 650, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So $690. And we're gonna skip passport for right now, and I'm gonna go to my pink binder. We're gonna be putting the usual two $5 bills into my $5 savings challenge. Health is getting $2 today. So now I believe it has $5. Yeah, it's $5 now. We're gonna skip haircuts. We're gonna add the 2 5s from what's left to my new car. It feels so weird when you don't stuff the usual amount that you usually stuff every week. Does anybody feel that pain? Alright, so in new car we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 70, 585. So 785. Time credit is getting $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So altogether in time credit we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $85. Invest is getting skipped today. Clothing is getting skipped today. Electronics is getting $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. So now it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. The rest of my ones are going into my buffer fund. So $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 is going into my buffer fund. Alright guys, so that's all the money and all the content I have for today. If you enjoyed what you just watched and you would like to be notified next week when my next cash stuffing video gets uploaded, make sure you hit that bell after you subscribed. Again, I want to say thank you always to my lovely subscribers, new and old, who constantly show me love on this channel. I cannot thank you enough. Also, if you're interested in purchasing a cash binder similar to this, you can go to my Shopify and look at the ones I have out for sale. Lastly, I would like to say thank you so much for you, the viewer, for making it this far into my video. And as always, I cannot wait till my next video. Before I say bye, I just wanted to also say that I will be uploading my how much did I save in the month of June video either Friday or Saturday of this week. See you later. Bye.